Guys, welcome back. And as a third video for the organizational series for 2017, this time I'm going to show you all my recipe books because apart from planners, planning things and crafting, I love a lot cooking. And I have been creating my recipes, I think, for very long, for a lot of years. And I'm just the type of person that opens the refrigerator and I just get out what I have and I will mix up and invent or come up with recipes at that moment. I do have a huge collection of recipe books, but at the end of the day, I just end up doing my recipes, and I also like to write them on my various notebooks depending on whether I'm seeing a recipe online, whether I'm watching a video about recipes, because I really love mukbangs. And from those mukbangs, sometimes there are very good recipes, especially the Korean people that do mukbangs. I feel that they do a lot of beautiful recipes, and sometimes I do take notes. I follow many of them. Then I like also to watch cooking videos, and I do need places where to write them up. But I do have a lot of places where I am writing these recipes, and I would like to simplify and get to a point where I have one place. Probably being this traveler's notebook here, which I have been filling up for some time now. This is a paper dory that I've made myself, and as you can see, I have come to a point where I have my third booklet. So far I have completed 3 booklets. I still have another, I guess, yeah, another 3 which are still new. But what I do is I have this pocket and it contains another 2 booklets, as you can see there. Let me show you. These are 2 inserts for the traveler's notebook. I am using this one at the moment, and when it will get filled up, I will just go in here, get a new one out. I will be putting the completed one into my faux dory, my paper dory, and I will be taking out the new one and putting it into this pocket, so that whenever I need to write a recipe and maybe put my recipe book in my planner backpack or bag, I just have to take this one with me, and I don't have to carry all this chunky traveler's notebook with me. So this is what I've got so far. These go together, but whenever I am carrying my recipe book with me, I just take this pocket. So that's that. Then I've got this one, which I like to say it's my recipe smash book, and it's a very old diary, as you can see, that comes from 2005, and I have been using it since then. And whenever there's a newspaper article that has a recipe or a magazine, I just cut it out and stick it in this. This has also served for quite some time. When I'm watching cooking shows, I just get the recipes and write them myself into this one. It's a great way on how to reuse your old planners or diaries, etc. The next one which I want to talk about, this is from, let me see. Yeah, this is from the show Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives. It's a show I really love watching on YouTube. And whenever there is a recipe I like, I just put it into this notebook. I have also purchased, obviously, the books from the presenter of the show, that at the moment I can't remember its name. Yeah, but I have purchased the book, so that's very important. And I do also have the recipes written here that I loved from the show, as I said. Another one, this is a Christmas cookbook, and here I have all the recipes of my Christmases, basically my family Christmas recipes, the traditional ones. I have just written them into this notebook. It's I think it's a B5 notebook, and I have written them here so as I have all the traditional recipes that my family prepares at Christmas. Another one here is my recipes. This is an A4 notebook. I think I have it for 10 years and it's not yet finished. And whenever I cook a good recipe, I just take pictures of it. I come here, I write into it, I write a recipe into it, and I just attach the pictures that I have taken. It's a nice way also to keep track of what you have created yourself. And being a person that I love cooking and I love creating my own recipe books, this has come very, very handy. This is my comfort food book. And as the name says, in this notebook, I do keep comfort food recipes such as burgers, such as those humongous glasses of ice cream with fruits and things. All those foods that whenever I'm a bit down, I can go to. I know they are not that healthy, obviously, but at least when you are feeling a bit not okay, you have something comforting you, and comfort food is good, but obviously it cannot be eaten on a regular basis. But I love having that little bit of a place where I can find some comfort in the things that I like to eat the most. The last one that I want to show you is this one, and these are strictly recipes that I have created myself. Not that the others have not been created all myself, but here there are different ones coming from many situations. For example, I have been a whole weekend at my partner's apartment, and there was his mother, and we spent a whole weekend trying to come up with these extravagant recipes and come up with a lot of ideas, and it has been so much fun to write them into this notebook. So here I have all those recipes that he likes, that I create for him, or else that my mother tells me how they used to do a recipe or another. So this is basically what I have here. It's a complete collection of many different types of recipes. It's like a mix. So I love this type of setup. But I know that I have a lot of recipe books, and I need to come up with a situation where I can simplify a bit the amount of recipe books I have. Anyways, I know that I have a lot. I know that. But I don't know when I will be able to change or do a couple of changes to these, because I don't want to remove any notebooks which so far have a lot of space into them. Maybe I will be completing a bunch of them, or I don't know. But so far I don't want to have any other recipe books in addition to these ones until I do get to finish a bunch of them. Maybe I will come up with an idea about how I will be simplifying this system, but for sure I will be keeping that traveler's notebook over there, which is this paper dory here. Because I love the system and I'm very much in love with the traveler's notebooks. So, until the next installment for the Organizational System 2017, take care, and I hope that you have liked these little bit of ideas where you can put and have accessibility to your favorite recipes. So, take care and bye.